So this is Dave Hatch's house, which is right next door to 52 Sumner Street. He put all these rocks and stones, so all the runoff goes underneath the rocks and stones and comes down my driveway. So I'm receiving all his runoff now. Up there on his property, there's some rocks and hedge that he put to block this visually. He had this dug up, he had pipes run out, which I have pictures of that. The pipes end right here under the ground, those two stones you can see into that, and then they come off, they run under all his, whatever you want to call that mess here, goes underneath the driveway, and then the water collects onto my driveway, making this very treacherous. You could see where the water, you can follow the water from his runoff. It comes down, it goes into my riding arena. This is all his, he has all this mess over here, which is, he blocks where his runoff comes out. So we're going to request some kind of plans and exactly what they did. The runoff now comes into my riding arena, and you could see, you could follow the water. It goes all the way down into my arena. It's also coming from the other side of the fence, underneath the ground as well, through the sand. It makes it very soggy and is pushing the sand out of the arena towards wetland, which I'm going to get to that in just a moment. So we can follow this swale of water, which this has never been here before, ever. Even after the winter that we had last year, it all gathers here and freezes. And so if we go looking back at where the water comes from, it's coming from Dave's land. It's not actually coming from the street. It's coming from his land, and he's made it so it runs off right into my property. Not only does it run off into my property, but it comes over here and pushes all my sand out of the arena. All of it is out of the arena now, and it's heading towards sacred conservation, preservation that I was actually ordered to place there. So I was told by Pat Skana that you can't do this, and it was supposed to be runoff from Dave's land underneath the driveway over here, where the wet is. We verbally agreed to dig that up and let the runoff go underneath the driveway and into this piping which we've had run through the city that goes underneath this driveway here and down into the wetland. But instead, he's run it off through his property into this mess behind my fence, blocking where the water is coming from, making all his runoff and water gather here on the property, making this treacherous conditions. And he did not run off what he said he was going to run off from that area there where those pipes are, which if I have to go over there I will, but I don't think I have to. I think I can zoom right in on that. There we go. He covered up the pipes so you can't really see them, but it's behind this mound right here. And this is what he's done. He's put the hay to block whatever he's done here. So you can't really see where it runs into my property.